to the divisional round. Beat up on the Patriots, 47-17. Ready for this. Very start. Josh Allen. Masterful once again against New England. The end of the season on a 4-game winning streak, and you can feel the confidence in this wildcard matchup. They look like a team ready for any challenge now. They look like no matter what's in front of them, they have the type of team that's ready to play every game. Complementary football. Offense, defense, they got it. They scored 25 points or more in 13 games this season, most in the NFL. But tonight, they exploded 47 points in a wild card against New England. You don't think 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns, and they did. To the field, Evan Washington. Charles Davis, or as you like to call him, Chuck, just said it. 7 touchdowns on the first 7 possessions of this game. How'd you do it against this defense?
We had guys coming out here. We were ready to play. Good week of practice. A lot of preparation went into this one. Guys made some unbelievable plays. Offense, defense, special teams. We start off really fast with the touchdown, and Micah with the unbelievable play there in the end zone. We just kept the momentum rolling all day today, and we were happy to get this one.
For you, how would you describe the command you have of this offense as we head into this first season?
I think we feel good. There's some things that we can clean up and work on. But at the end of the day, we moved on, we're to the next one, and it doesn't matter what we did today, it's what we do next week. And again, we gotta put our foot forward and be ready for the next one.
Yeah, I get the one-track mind, but let's sit into what we just experienced, because we talked here last year. It was about 6,000 fans. Now you got a full house, a playoff win. What was this atmosphere like for you?
It was awesome. I mean, these are the best fans in the world. They deserve it. To share this experience with them, to hear the energy and excitement in this building today, it was unbelievable. Extremely blessed and honored to be part of obviously the Buffalo Bills and Bills Mafia here. They've been awesome. Hopefully we can get one more. We'll see.
You went sleeves a little bit also.
I went sleeves. I caved in. I think it worked out.
Absolutely. Congrats. We'll see you down the road. Good luck. The hard-handed Josh Allen not only saying all the right things, but leading this team in the right manner, week in, week out. Final score in Orchard Park, 47-17. The Buffalo Bills dominate the New England Patriots. Coming up next, Big Park Post-Game Show. For Charles Davis, Evan Washington, the rest of our crew, Flying Eagles saying so long from Buffalo. We'll send you back to James Conner, New York, right after this.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand anywhere. Look, Serena Williams, Matrix. Serena, Matrix. Serena, Matrix.
Get your TV best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
For still looking back, don't set it yourself up. Championing your skin.
I'm 103% on the with Chase Freedom Unlimited. That's a lot of cash back. Are you gonna stop me? I'm almost there. Boom. We're big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more.
I recommend Nature vitamins because I trust their quality. They were first to be verified by USP, an independent organization that sets strict quality and purity standards. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
Can I get 2 fatty milks?
Nothing with cheese. Order up.
Sonic fatty milk.
New episode of The Neighborhood, Monday, 8/7 Central on CBS. Hi, I'm Jack.
you to have a low stress bias and the confidence in your next. Inventory is back, which means you will find the vehicle you want and no cost. You get a transparent buying process, no hidden fees, and no surprises. Through trained technicians, so you never have to worry about your safety. Visit one of our 11 locations.
Thank you for being part of the Hannah family.
Oh, you know it's not right.
This is the State Farm Postgame Show. Well, folks, this is exactly what happens when the students become the masters. The Bills look unbeatable as they bulldoze the Patriots. An absolute blowout, 47-17. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to our New York studio and the State Farm Postgame Show. Tomorrow, NFL Super Wildcard Weekend continues with an epic battle, what is hoped to be at least between two legendary NFC squads. Another chapter will be added to one of the game's most historic rivalries. The Niners take on the Cowboys. Our coverage begins at 4 Eastern with more of the NFL Today Super Wildcard Weekend as it continues right here on CBS. James Brown alongside Boomer Coach and Phil and folks. This one was decided long before the final. My goodness. Thoughts?
You know what? I think back to the Monday night game when New England ran all over Buffalo and how embarrassed Buffalo was after that game. And I remember Sean McDermott in his post-game press conference said, let's not, talk about Bill Belichick. It wasn't him. He doesn't play the game. And from that point on, this is a different Buffalo Bill team, especially when they faced New England Patriots. So this defense was flying all over the place. Micah Hyde made I thought, the play of the game. And what can you say about Josh Allen that hasn't already been said? I mean, it's like one of the great playoff games that we've ever seen. I mean, that was full Josh Allen on display tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this team, and I just thought afterwards, he's ready to put this game behind him. It was a great performance by him. New England had no answer for anything they did. They haven't played in the last 2 games they played recently. And they were just too much. Defensively, I think they got after him. Big plays. You talk about the Micah Hyde interceptions. All the wins. Any win that was in that snap, they took it out. And complete dominance. Now the question is, can they keep this up the rest of the year?
Yeah. Well, let's look at Josh Allen tonight, what he did. I mean, perfection is the word, Boomer. You said it. He had so many great plays. Breaks the tackle, gets outside, nice little touch pass. The Dawson Knox, 8 yards touchdown. Then look off the safety. Hits the corner. He looks inside. Throws it deep down the field, 34 yards to Emmanuel Sanderson touchdown. And then this play action pass. Just 4 yards to Gabriel Davis. 18 yards. We saw that a couple weeks ago against the New England Patriots. And look at the numbers Josh Allen puts up. The speed on both sides of football was evident. They were clearly physically the better team, and their quarterback was great.
5 touchdowns, only 4 incompletions for Josh Allen. So it's about as good as you can play quarterback. And again, the way that he plays quarterback, and we talked about this when he first got into the league, he has to refine his game, and he's refined it.
He's getting bigger and faster.
Yes.
Bill Belichick did a heck of a job this year with a rookie quarterback to get to this point. Really played.
And we'll be coming back with some more insight from our guys as the State Farm Postgame Show will continue after this.
Verizon is going ultra, and so is your home internet. That's right, 5G is not just for phones. Welcome to 5G Home, with blazing fast 5G ultra-wideband now in many more cities.
I'm ordering pizza.
Yeah, I can eat.
What's wrong with breakfast?
No, look at that. Just plug and play. It's wireless home internet. Get your cable. And look here, Mary's got 5G Home too. Ultra fast, ultra simple, and 50% off with her unlimited plan. What do you say to that? Right, you enjoy that internet. Verizon is going ultra, so you can too.
Cutting your burrito? You're such a Virgo.
And you have serious Libra vibes.
You got 2 different burritos because you couldn't decide.
It is not an easy decision.
Exactly what a Libra would check.
Says the girl who cuts her burrito.
The
My daughter has type 2 diabetes, and lately I've seen this change in her. Once weekly Trulicity is proven to help lower A1C. It lowers blood sugar from the first dose, and you could lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
This journey will be dangerous all the way to Oregon.
1883, new series, no streaming, exclusively on Paramount Plus. Watch all the FBI's anytime, on demand, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Super Wildcard Weekend continues tomorrow, Bill, with a triple header, starting with the Eagles and the Buccaneers. That's coming away at 1 Eastern on Fox. And the Niners and Cowboys. They will duel it out at 4:30 right here on CBS and Nickelodeon. Then on NBC, the Steelers battle the Chiefs in prime time. And the weekend concludes Monday night with the Pods and the Rams on ESPN as we welcome you back to the State Farm Postgame Show. Final thoughts, and we'll start with you, not Phil, but Teal.
All right. We're talking about the Dallas and the San Francisco 49ers. I would say to the quarterbacks, look out. We got two teams on defense that can really rush the passer. How will the Dallas Cowboys react to the running game of the San Francisco 49ers? Can't wait to see that. And, of course, the wide receivers of the Dallas Cowboys, very good. We'll see what happens.
Deebo Samuel's not that bad for San Francisco as well. We talk about receivers. But to me, this is about Dan Quinn going against Kyle Shanahan. Dan Quinn having the chance to put the final piece of his resume as he looks to get another head coaching job, going against the guy that gave him his chance. That was Kyle Shanahan, obviously his offensive coordinator in the last Super Bowl. So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds and how Dan Quinn tries to slow down that running game.
You know, the one thing I will say about this game, there's a lot of great players on both sides of the rosters. I mean, like from Micah Parsons, who had an incredible rookie year, to the All-Pro team, to Deebo Samuel, to Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead. I mean, come on. I mean, C.D. Lamb. I mean, you got stars everywhere. George Kittle got stars everywhere. Hopefully this game is going to be a lot better than tonight's game was, and I think it will be, just simply because both defenses, as Phil said, if you're a quarterback going into this game, look out. You're not sleeping well tonight, I can tell you that.
And we've had one road team win every one of the, I think, the last 3 or 4 years. Who will be the road team maybe tomorrow or Monday night that can win? We have 3 home teams win this today, and we'll see how that unfolds tomorrow.
So, we might ask you tomorrow, right? Yeah. Boomer, it comes out, I like to say it this, somebody said it to me earlier this week. Both of these teams got a lot of dudes. Yeah. I mean, they got dudes. You think, you look on the outside, we're not in the playoffs. If you look at the Cowboys and the 49ers, you go, oh my gosh, they got difference makers and quite a few of them on both sides of the football. Offensive lines, receivers, whatever you want to say, pass rushers. So there's a reason why these teams, good rosters, are in this situation.
I like that athletic term. A lot of
dudes. We all know what a dude is.
Like
He's a bad guy.
It's kind of like us up here, dudes, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out, talking football. You know what they always say about tomorrow's game in Dallas is I'm really interested to see how many San Francisco 49er fans show up. We saw them show up last week in L.A., and I know everybody's worried about, are they going to invade Dallas?
The Cowboys, they don't give up those tickets very easy down there.
I would. That does it for the dudes here in Studio 43. We will see you tomorrow right here on CBS. Have a wonderful evening.
At Fidelity, your dedicated advisor will work with you on a comprehensive wealth plan across your full financial picture. A plan with tax-smart investing strategies designed to help you keep more of what you earn. This is the Plan Effect.
CBS Sports. Thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
Sophia Bush is Good Sam, new Wednesday, 10/9 Central on CBS. Scan the QR code on your screen now with your phone for the nearest recycling center drop-off. For instructions on how to separate your items, or go to actionnewsjacks.com.
Want to know a great way to make it a great new year? In a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota. And with 300 new Toyotas available, this might be the happiest new year yet. Plus, you'll buy with confidence thanks to 30 days to love your new purchase or exchange it. Shop ArlingtonToyota.com. Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay Associates. We are the largest family law firm in Florida, and we are exclusively for men. For divorce, custody, child support, and all related matters, including appealing a judge's ruling, go to divorcemenonly.com.
At Safe Touch, we know that in times like these, it can become even more important to stay in touch with your loved ones. Our Safe Touch app and cameras give you complete access to your loved ones at home, wherever you are. And our Safe Touch security systems will be uninterrupted and available 24/7, including our two-way communicator, which provides the fastest response in the industry. Right now, equipment and installation are free with a monitoring agreement. Safe Touch, your safety and health are all we do.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we built the SUVs of the future for everyone. Ford Expedition and Explorer, part of the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. With plenty of seating and space, they're built for what matters most. Because the SUVs of the future are built for America. Ford SUVs. Drive one today. Get 0% financing plus up to $1,500 cash back on EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, or Expedition.
A local forecast for local families. Download the First Alert Weather app.
Live at 11. CBS 47 Action News Jax starts right now.
And right now, you're looking live at First Alert Doppler HD. Heavy rain, strong winds, and cold temperatures are headed our way. It's part of a major winter storm that will slam the East Coast as some areas brace for more than 1 foot of snow. And there's travel trouble this MLK holiday weekend. 23 flights have already been canceled tomorrow at Jacksonville International Airport. 12 of those flights were incoming. 5 flights were headed to Charlotte, and those were canceled. Good evening. I'm Ben Becker. I'd like to welcome you at this time, First Alert meteorologist Alyssa Pajic. Alyssa, this winter storm will bring heavy rain, strong winds, and some minor flooding here tomorrow.
Yes, Ben, especially minor flooding along the St. Johns River Basin during times of high tide, which is in the 7 to 8 o'clock hour. So those of you in San Marco, which we know is a typical area for flooding, just a heads up, there might be some street flooding in the 7 to 8 o'clock hour during that high tide. But this is where that dynamic system is, the area of low pressure in Mississippi now, areas of heavy rain well ahead of it. This area of low pressure will continue to lift to the north and east, to the Carolinas tomorrow, and then on MLK Day to the New England area. That's why we see all these active weather alerts. But the area in pink, that is a winter storm warning. Purple, winter weather advisory. And then in the New England area, that is a winter storm watch specifically for Monday. Here locally, we are tracking the areas of heavier rain still well to the west as this warm front continues to lift. So taking you through the overnight hours, 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll see widespread showers into southeast Georgia, starting to see it really increase into northeast Florida. 6 o'clock in the morning, we'll be tracking that widespread rainfall. Meteorologist Corey Sima will be here in the First Alert Weather Center tracking it for you all morning long. 8 o'clock in the morning, really narrowing down to the I-75 corridor in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. Then that line will be pushing offshore by 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll let you know when the rain dies down and the big cool down ahead into your holiday coming up in your full forecast.
All right, as Alyssa just mentioned, while we prepare for rain, people up north are preparing for snow, ice, and power outages. As Action Jax Gretchen Kernbach reports, JEA crews are headed up there to help.
It was an early morning for JEA team members. More than a dozen trucks made their way to Danville, Virginia, ahead of a major winter storm set to hit on Sunday. With it, a mess of snow, ice, and wind.
They will be ready to restore power, ready to assist in the advance of outages in this community.
29 JEA team members are on their way to Danville, Virginia. This includes 26 electric crew members and 3 fleet support members. JEA lineman Robert Parker says they made the trip to New York last year, so they're familiar with winter weather and the different terrain.
As you know, in Florida, it's flat. And when we get up to Virginia and South Carolina, North Carolina, and anywhere further up, we start to deal with mountains, and you get the ice cover and the snow to where the trucks can start to roll back.
He said team members had to dig into their closets for winter clothes and mud boots, but they're happy to do so.
When other communities are in need during severe weather or times of crisis, They're honored to serve them as well.
Crews headed up to Virginia Saturday morning from the south side and west side. Service centers, Parker says he expects to be there as long as they're needed. On the south side, Gretchen Kernbach, Action News Jax.
And remember, download the Action News Jax First Alert weather app for storm updates, up-to-the-minute radar, and your 7-day forecast. It's free in your app store. Search Action News Jax. Tonight, a death investigation is underway on the south side. Police say they found a body near the Walmart on Beach and Southside Boulevards. As Action News Jax Jake Stofan reports, police say the body was discovered in a wooded area.
It was in these woods behind me where the body was found. JSO investigators are currently classifying this as an undetermined death, meaning it's too early to tell if it was a murder. Officials say a person had gone down into the woods near the entrance to the Walmart on Beach Boulevard and came across the body. JSO arrived on scene around 3:20 p.m.
Upon arrival, they located the individual inside the wooded area in a severe state of decomposition.
Officials say it's too early to tell how long the body had been there, and the deceased individual has not yet been identified. Officials did say the homeless frequent the wooded area. While this hasn't yet been deemed a homicide, Jacksonville has already seen 7 since the start of 2022. That's compared to just 4 this time last year. For shopper Edward Pacheco, the near side of the homicide team left him feeling uneasy.
Do you feel like this is generally a pretty safe part of town?
To me, no. Others, like Natalia James, say while this incident is shocking, she still feels the area is generally safe.
We just gotta understand that, situations like this happen sometimes. We normally feel safe that's coming around here most of the time.
Now, in all of last year, there were 128 homicides in Jacksonville. The current homicide rate keeps it pace to eclipse 170 homicides by year's end. At least in this case, JSO investigators say there were no initial signs of foul play. Reporting on the south side, Jake Stofan, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
New tonight, a 12-hour standoff has ended in Texas as hostages have been freed from a synagogue. Texas Governor Greg Abbott tweeted that all the hostages are safe and alive, and the AP is reporting the man who took them hostage is dead. And this is video from earlier of this massive response. You see the FBI were on the scene. The AP says the man was heard during a live stream, demanding the release of a Pakistani neuroscientist who's in prison for trying to kill U.S. Army officers in Afghanistan. This story is still unfolding. We'll update you on air and online as we learn more information. New at 11 today, friends and family remember the beloved Fernandina Beach woman who was murdered. Actually, the experts told you back in October when Colleen Potts was shot and killed inside a client's home while dog sitting.
I don't believe she ever met an enemy. I don't believe she ever said a bad word about anyone. There's another thing the thing is posed and offer my be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Maybe Colleen was always that rainbow.
A memorial service was held for her today at Memorial United Methodist Church in Fernandina Beach. Action News experts told you in December, 47-year-old local handyman Sean Williams was arrested in the murder. He was formally indicted Friday. According to the police report, Williams broke into the house where Potts was pet sitting, shot her, and took her purse. Williams lived 2 doors down. He's facing a number of charges, including murder and robbery. Developing tonight, the bar shooting in Brunswick has left 1 person dead. It happened at the Bamboo Lounge on Glen Avenue just after midnight. Now, here's how it all went down. An off-duty officer called for help after hearing the shots inside. Police say it started when 2 men got into a fight. Both men started shooting and 6 people were hit. The victims range in age from 25 to 52. 5 were taken to local hospitals, and 1 of those victims died. Police say the person's name who was killed will not be released until the family is notified. If you know anything, call the Brunswick Police Department. When it comes to protecting yourself from COVID, the CDC now recommends the most protective mask you can wear is the N95. Now, the recommendation comes as Americans scramble to find home testing kits. The White House prepares to make millions more available online for free, starting Wednesday. With the Omicron variant on the move Wednesday. With the Omicron variant on the move, a new ban on large gatherings takes effect this weekend in Northern California's Sonoma County.
It's definitely a here we go again kind of feeling. We start seeing the Omicron seems like it's going to be gone quickly. There's nothing behind it.
Experts like Alan Lockdown at the University of Washington remain on alert for new COVID strains on the horizon. But for now, Omicron is crowding out the field.
Anything else to distract.
Meanwhile, the CDC's offered new guidance on masks that offer the best protection.
I wish that we could finally be done with wearing masks. I get it. But they're really quite cool.
On its website, the CDC says loosely woven cloth masks provide the most protection. The well-fitting respirators, including N95s, offer the most. This Miami area company is operating 24/7 as it makes some 5 million masks a day, including N95s.
We have the ability to take it from our production line and ship it within days. We don't have to import it from any other country.
And to fight long testing lines and a shortage of rapid test kits, the Biden administration is launching a website that will take orders for up to 4 per home at no cost. The site goes live on Wednesday, but the test could take more than a week to ship.
Now, the head of the World Health Organization says to help fight future variants, he'd like to see 70% of people in every country vaccinated by mid-year. In Nassau County, free COVID tests will be available Monday. It's happening at the Yulee Community Center on Regis Dairy Road. Appointments open up today at onenassau.com. And a heads up for neighbors in Middleburg, the COVID testing site at Omega Park on County Road 218 will be closed Monday. However, the Clay County Fairgrounds, Oakleaf Sports Park, and the Bear Run Clinic will be open. Our COVID coverage continues on actionnewsjacks.com. You can find COVID vaccine locations and testing sites near you. Just click on the blue COVID-19 vaccine banner on the homepage. In Columbia County, today the Sheriff's Office announced an inmate died at the Columbia County Detention Facility. Deputies say the details are limited because it's an open investigation, but the death is believed to be a result of a medical issue. Foul play is not suspected. What update you as we learn more information.
I'm actually Jack's meteorologist, and also Patrick here to live with Doppler HD, where we're starting to see the shield of rain tied to a very dynamic frontal system start to move into our inland counties. I will find out for you though hour by hour coming up.
Plus, the investigation continues into what caused this truck to crash into the front of a hardware store on the west side. The neighbors say it's another reason that road is dangerous. And the number of pet scams is skyrocketing during the pandemic. Next on 11, why scams are hard to spot, and the 2 things you can do to protect yourself.
One of the biggest challenges of anyone who has a great idea is trying to figure out how to let the world know. People are trying to get on TV shows. They're wondering what to do with social media. I have the best shortcut for you. It's called Local Steals and Deals. All you have to do is text IDEAS, IDEAS, to 65,000, and you can find out more about how to be part of the Local Steals and Deals family. Do you have a great idea? Do you know somebody else who has a great idea? Do everybody a favor? And text us.
I am thrilled to be here in Jacksonville doing the Activities Jacks morning with you. We have some really strong assets, people that are genuinely working for you and want to help you and making it enjoyable. This is starting your day. Once I'm up, I'm up. Like, I'm ready to go. And that's kind of always my approach to everything. Like, let's go ahead and get this done. Jacksonville is always somewhere I wanted to live, a place that I can call home. And I'm so excited to be able to do that here.
You want to know a great way to make a great new year in a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota? Make 2022 the year you seize the day and get behind the wheel of a new Toyota you really want. And with 300 new Toyotas available, this might be the happiest new year yet. Plus, you'll buy with confidence thanks to 30 days to love your purchase or exchange it. And every new car purchase comes with a lifetime warranty. Make a new year in a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota. Shop ArlingtonToyota.com today.
Family owned and operated for over 43 years.
When Hurricane Irma hit, there was a hole in her roof that rats were coming in. I contacted the insurance company. They denied it. It was just ridiculous. I was so angry. I came walking in the house, and on my television set, there was John Morgan. I think I called him before the commercial actually even ended. The feeling I had when we finally got our new roof, it was a peace of mind. My wife and I would be
sitting on our couch waiting where a commercial comes on, and we clink our glasses together and we say, "For the people."
North Florida, are you ready?
We're here to introduce the finest collection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs all at your fingertips at the all-new website, HannahNeaHandpick.com, where you'll find more than 1,000 Hannah quality vehicles, from value cars to exotic cars and everything in between, all available at HannahNeaHandpick.com. And we offer the best trade-in values in Northeast Florida. Discover the value, selection, and savings right now at HannahNeaHandpick.com.
Thank you for being part of the Hannah family.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Whataburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time? Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath the mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you. Welcome to Delicious.
The First Alert 7-day forecast. On air, online, and on the go. Brought to you by VyStar. VyStar Credit Union offers members better rates and donates millions to nonprofits. VyStar Credit Union. Do good. Think better.
Tonight, the investigation continues into what caused the sand truck to crash into a local business. This is video of that truck lodged into Bennett's Ace Hardware on Beaver Street on the west side. And there was a massive response because of concerns over a gas leak. This happened yesterday. The crash sent 5 people to the hospital, including 2 children, while police have not announced an official cause. You can speak to some neighbors nearby. You see the intersection of Cahoon and Beaver is dangerous.
It's terrible for speeding. Speeding. I mean, it's 35 and they're doing 50, 60, 70 miles an hour.
And one of those who were told is still in ICU after the crash was the store's owner, Dennis Bennett. We'll continue to update you on air and online as we get more information. Pet scams have exploded during the pandemic. Action News Jack's Chairman Morgan shows us how to protect yourself.
Scam reports by the Better Business Bureau show the amount of money Americans lost tripled in 2020 compared to the previous year. 2 years after Ashley Brown's dog Maddox passed away, she decided it was time to get another Doberman.
My family, they always send me links to different breeders.
Brown fell in love with a puppy she saw on a website called James Doberman. She reached out to the site's contact page and exchanged several text messages, and she says eventually paid nearly $3,000 to have the puppy shipped. The dog never arrived.
I showed up at the airport, and he wasn't there. We had went out and bought new bedding, new crates, all kinds of new toys.
Brown showed us screenshots of 4 different payments she says she made with credit cards and a payment app for the dog and shipping. We reached out to the website and were told in a series of emails that she never sent such amounts of money and that James Doberman is no scam.
I followed up with him like once a week for probably 3 or 4 weeks, asking again for my refund, but I obviously didn't get it.
There's no obvious red flag to me.
The BBB's Steve Baker says there are ways to make sure the puppy is real.
How can someone to do some sort of video conference, Zoom or something like that, holding the puppy?
If we had to purchase one online, I think I would always go there in person.
Check PetScams.com, which offers a list of the and in search of the promised pet. We found the same picture of the puppy Brown wanted on another breeder's Facebook page posted half a year ago. In the newsroom, Chairman Morgan, Action News Jax.
Kids will soon get back on the baseball fields at the Arlington Little League Sports Complex. Today, volunteers donated their time to repair the electrical service and distribution system. Action News Jax told you when thieves broke into the complex last year and stole tens of thousands of dollars worth of electrical equipment. Children have not been able to play because they didn't have any lights. But the fields now still remain special to the community.
It's a tragic shame what happened here to begin with. And, you know, somebody needs to step up and do fellow we want.
Well, the electric company and the IBEW local union 177 helped today. Once power is fully restored, the goal is to get the kids back on the field by the spring.
Now, Action News Jax First Alert weather.
Here is a live look tonight in downtown St. Augustine with our First Alert Sky Cam network. You can see the palm trees moving just a little bit and the flag in the distance there. We're seeing a little bit of a breeze from the south-southeast at 8 miles per hour. currently, and we're in the 60s, 64 degrees in St. Augustine. Just a heads up, we do have a wind advisory in effect for all day Sunday, all across the area. As you can see, everyone is in this tan color. We are forecasting winds from the south and west tomorrow, 20 to 30 miles per hour today, gusting to 40 to 50 miles per hour. So if you have anything that's easily blowing around outside, make sure you secure those loose objects, bring it indoors, because these gusty winds could blow around definitely those unsecure objects, maybe even some tree limbs on the ground too. So it's going to be a very windy day tomorrow. It's also tied to the system that is producing pretty much everything. It's producing areas of heavy rain, precipitation, and snow in Arkansas, and snow now moving into Tennessee. For us here locally, we're starting to see that shield of rain tied to that warm front. And we'll see that warm front lift through our area overnight tonight, then that cold front through tomorrow morning. So we're seeing that light rain moving through Folkston and most of Charleston County, Ware County, some patches of light rain moving into Camden County and also Brantley County, less than a tenth of an inch in terms of its rainfall rate, so really not seeing too heavy of rainfall. Just some yellow pockets, maybe some moderate rainfall in Lake City, Central Columbia County at this moment, but that's really it. And if you're wondering how much rain will this system produce across the area, we're looking at about a half an inch to even an inch localized into some spots. So it's not going to be a significant storm system in terms of the amount of rainfall, but it will give us a good amount tomorrow. Now, this is 5 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, widespread rain in the southeast Florida, moving into northwest Florida. 6 o'clock in the morning, nearing I-75 and pushing very close to the Highway 301 corridor. Then I-95 by 8 o'clock in the morning for our coastal communities too, as that frontal system continues to slowly push offshore by about mid-morning. Then we'll see drying out conditions from west to east with a few wraparound showers, but otherwise the rest of your Sunday will be turning drier with partly cloudy skies for the tail end of the day. Now, we turn chilly behind this frontal system into the morning hours on MLK Day. We'll be waking up in the 30s and 40s with partly cloudy skies, abundant sunshine through the afternoon hours with temperatures in the 50s. So just another way to look at your hour-by-hour forecast for your holiday. 8 o'clock in the morning, 42 degrees, mid-50s by noon, and 53 degrees by 5 o'clock with sunshine from start to finish. As we check out your 7-day personal forecast for your weekend, it's always that chilly air continues to funnel in. There's those mornings in the mid-30s Tuesday and Wednesday, afternoon highs in the 60s on both of those days, 70 degrees by Thursday with a few showers tied to our next cold front, which will move through late Thursday into early Friday, knocking down our temperatures yet again heading into this next weekend. You can always find the latest forecast by heading to actionetracks.com and join us tomorrow morning with meteorologist Floyd Summer as he tracks that frontal system.
All right, let the rumble begin. River City rivals meet on hardwood. With what a finish it was. Down to the wire. Coming up on Prime Time.
The CBS 47 Action News Jacks. Local coverage you can count on.
Nobody is a nobody. Everybody is a somebody to somebody. Our clients get up every day and everything's fine. And before that day is over, everything's fine. I received a call one time on voicemail, and the man was talking about what had happened to him. And he said, "You probably won't call me back because I'm just a nobody." It was like such jarring words. I immediately called him back. Nobody's a nobody. Everybody is a king or queen to somebody. I had a grandmother who had a 6th grade education, but to me, she was a queen of the world. And I represented it, and we did well. We get the chance to help people put their lives back together and to go on as best they can after a life-altering
Introducing iBuy at Hanania Subaru of Orange Park, our online buying program. With iBuy, you decide how much of your buying experience you do online, browsing, valuing your trade, picking your payment, financing, and we'll deliver the vehicle to you. Just go to SubaruofOrangePark.com, pick out your vehicle, and click iBuy to begin. Become an iBuy preferred customer at Hanania Subaru of Orange Park.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. You feel safer with this or this?
You'll be proud too. Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
Right now at Checkers, get 2 big viewers for just $7. You know it'll be the tastiest $7 you've ever spent. Feel that? That's your mouth watering. Get 2 big viewers for just $7. You've earned it. Get Checkers delivered through our rewards app.
Now it's your chance to win tickets to the Rolex 24 on January 29th and 30th. Just look for the Rolex 24 trivia question during Action Sports Jax Prime Time. Then go to actionnewsjax.com to enter. Brought to you by Daytona International Speedway.
Experts at TripAdvisor say people are ready to fly again despite the pandemic. According to the company, 71% of Americans are planning to travel for recreation this year. This surpasses 2019 travel altogether by 8%. Domestic trips are the most popular, especially in locations with low COVID numbers. Meanwhile, Delta Airlines is rewarding its employees, giving them more than $1,000 in appreciation payments for working during the pandemic. The airline CEO says employees who join the company mid-year or after will receive $500. The total payout exceeds $100 million. Check this out, the world's largest bounce house. This is video of it getting up in Sarasota. It takes a team of 30 people and 2 full days to fill it up with air. Now, if you want to try it out, we've got you covered. It's heading to the Riverfront Plaza in downtown Jacksonville on February 18th, 19th, and 20th. Parents, you've been warned.
North Florida, are you ready?
We're here to introduce the finest collection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs all at your fingertips at the all-new website, HannahAndHandpick.com.
Thank you for being part of the Hannah family.
My smile had taken so much from my life, I just didn't want to wait anymore. Most practices take 6 or 7 months, with many visits for just temporary teeth. I got the ultra-cutting ND5 procedure done, and I have my final permanent teeth in 1 week.
The Ultimate RV Expo is coming to you January 19th to the 23rd. Head to your local camping club and shop RV Expo pricing on over 37,000 available RVs. Save an additional $2,500 off new 2022 travel trailers and $5,000 off new 2022 big wheels or motorhomes. With the ultimate offer, we'll beat any competitor deal. We'll give you $1,000 cash. Don't miss the Ultimate RV Expo at one of our 14 Florida Camping World locations or online at ultimatervexpo.com.
Oh, I missed you.
You just want to video call the kids.
Okay. Hush, little baby.
Don't say a word. But if slow upload speeds turn your good night call into an accidental horror movie,
Can you hear me?
just remember, you're not as long. You just need better internet.
AT&T Fiber delivers faster upload speeds for more reliable video calls. Get AT&T Fiber, plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 877 only AT&T.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on these GMC models. We are professional grade GMC.
It's Tommy Bahama month at Bears Furniture, and it's happening earlier than ever to kick off your 2022 in style. This year, during Tommy Bahama month, take 50% off all Lexington and Tommy Bahama products, our lowest prices of the year. As the world's largest in-stock Tommy Bahama retailer, we carry thousands of items ready for delivery now. Transform your home into an everlasting utopia with a brand made for every occasion. Paradise awaits at Bears Furniture.
Introducing the all-new website, HannahAndHandpick.com, where you'll find more than 1,000 Hannah handpicked quality vehicles. Value budget cars to exotic cars and everything in between, all available at your fingertips. Right now, HannahAndHandpick.com.
after the soggy start to kick off your Sunday morning. We'll dry out through the rest of the day with really windy conditions. We'll top out in the mid-60s. Then cooler air funnels in. We'll wake up in the 30s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But that's when the highs in the 50s and 60s. A quick warm-up on Thursday before another funnel system moves in late Thursday into early Friday, knocking down our temperatures again heading into next weekend then.
So, Patrick, it's copious amounts of coldness.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, man. All right. Be sure to join our weekend morning team. Action News Jacks this morning. Oh, yeah. Sunday from 6 to 9 a.m. on Fox 30. So that's about 6 hours away. And also CBS 47 Sunday from 7 to 9 a.m. That's 7 hours away if you're scrolling at home. And I hope you are. Now, as the NFL playoffs begin, the Jags are in a familiar place at home. The Jags, 3 biggest off-season questions. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Although we can keep counting number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get the idea. It's all coming up on Prime Time.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this?
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
With Cashpot, you just need 1 number to win. So be a 1-number wonder. Cash Pop, new from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
If you've been injured on the job, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
The Rooms to Go Patio New Year sale ends Monday, and we're making your backyard the hottest place to be this year. Shop an incredible selection of outdoor furniture on sale now. Seating, dining, and more. Right now, buy any seating set and get 20% off your choice of fire pit. Plus, get interest-free financing for 5 years. That's low interest-free monthly payments until January 2027. So bring in the new year in style. The Rooms to Go Patio New Year sale ends this holiday Monday.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today. As America's largest injury firm, there is no firm I would ever hire but ours. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Get the big picture every day with the Action News Jax Sky Vision Drone. It's the best local sports show in Jacksonville. This is Action Sports Jax Prime Time.
And welcome to Jacksonville Lord Stanley. This is pretty cool right here. The Stanley Cup taking a trip to Jax Beach as part of the ECHL All-Star Weekend. Fans can take a picture with that cup on Sunday down at the arena. Welcome to Action Sports Jax Primetime. We have officially entered the NFL offseason. Yeah, there's other teams still playing, but we're not worried about them. We're worried about the Jacksonville Jaguars. And, well, will this franchise get it right? The next few months certainly will have a big say in that question. The Jags hitting the road a few times this week, conducting head coach interviews in Tuscaloosa and Green Bay, but we haven't seen any white smoke emerging from TIAA Bank Field as of yet. The process continues and has been wide-reaching, a stark contrast to 1 year ago when Urban Meyer was targeted and locked in right at the start. But as we know, Urban was not around to see the Jags ending this season on a high note, knocking off Indianapolis and sending all 7 of their Pro Bowlers into the off-season mode with a chance to play in that game next month in Las Vegas. Interim head coach Gerald Bevel is one of the candidates for the permanent job, a job that players on this current roster have certain expectations of.
I mean, somebody that's just a competitor, always. Somebody that knows how to lead the team. Somebody that's trustworthy, that protects the players and also demands a lot from your players. Someone who's ready to win right now. I feel like we got a great team behind them, and I'm excited for this next chapter in life. And I feel like this can be it. I feel like this can be consistent. I feel like, whoever we get, if it's the right decision, like, we're going to make it stick and make it work.
The biggest thing is going to be just being able to work together with the players. I feel like that's what, the players, we will all work really well together. I feel like we were all close and had a really good locker room bond. So a coach that, could advance that and use that to his advantage, I think that's the biggest thing.
Just everybody wants to win, so everybody has that mindset. We're going we're gonna be in good hands. But I trust the management, everyone upstairs to, find the perfect course for this organization. So don't have no worries about that. If somebody can come in and help us play better, then that's all I care about. And I'm gonna support that coach for whatever it is, and we're gonna play ball so well every day.
Few of the young guys this team can build around moving forward.
Now, Renew by Anderson Windows and Doors presents the Jags Window of Opportunity.
And for a new head coach, that is the big opportunity. The Jags have been drafting high for years now and have built up a few young pieces that a good head coach should be able to build around. Tyson Campbell, Andre Cisco, both getting a good amount of reps this year as the season went along and learning while doing, something that will hopefully help them down the line. All right, we said we weren't concentrating on those other teams that are still playing, but you know what? That's kind of a lie. Here is the bracket. Everybody's California dreaming as we head into what's being dubbed as Super Wildcard Weekend. 6 games over 2 days. You got Green Bay and Tennessee waiting in the wings to get their postseason cranked up next weekend. First up on the schedule, how about the Raiders and the Bengals? Two teams, well, that have not been here in a while. Weird play late in the first half. Cincy up by 7 when Joe Burrow throws at the very last second to Tyler Boyd in the end zone. But there was an inadvertent whistle in there as the ball was in the air. Play stands. Touchdown. Nice answer from Derek Carr and Las Vegas as they execute the 2-minute drill. Drive back down the field and answer. Zay Jones calling it in. They nearly do it again at the end of the game. Down 7, 4th and goal, one last chance. It's picked off to end the game. Bengals win a playoff game for the first time in over 30 years. We got a doubleheader on the Action News Jax family and networks on Sunday at 1 o'clock. You can start your day with Eagles and Bucks. And then on it's on Fox 30 rather. And then when that one wraps up, you can catch the 49ers and Cowboys on CBS 47. Primetime, of course, will have your full day's recap. You can check that out with Brent Martin, will give you all the updated highlights and who's playing who. Remember, we still have that one extra game on Monday night as well. That is why it is Super Wildcard Weekend. So as the NFL sorts things out about who is going to head to Los Angeles in the college basketball world, we're just starting to get into the good games. We're talking about conference games, and there are no bigger conference games than UNF and JU when you're talking about the ASUN Conference. And we call that the River City Rumble, so let's get to it, shall we? First of 2 matchups between these two. Jordan Minton getting his first taste of the Rumble as head coach. Early in the first half, Osai Osifo going up with a 2-handed jam. That'll give the Dolphins the lead. Double-double for the big man in this one. Not a great shooting night for the Ospreys. They connect on just 3 out of 25 behind the arc. Jarius Hicklin, though, hits one here. It gets the Ospreys within 2. So even with that bad shooting, they still had a chance. JU trailing by a pair. Jordan Davis, little separation. That's enough to drain a tying basket. Closing seconds of the game. Down by 1. Last chance for the Ospreys. Dorian James drives, but it's Davis who comes up with the steal, and the Dolphins hang on to win a nail-biter 54-51.
Yo, is up there with some of our top performers on the defense end of the ball. You talking about a team like North Florida, even though they haven't been particularly shooting well from 3, they can get hot. Like I said, these guys, man, they locked in, and when they're connected, they're really good on the defensive side of the ball.
We've got to figure out a way to put the ball in the hole. But if we'd have kept defending our tail off and not letting them get 6 out of 7 makes, then you win the game. And then guys aren't shooting. We've got to play and see the ball go in and figure this out.
These two teams will meet again February 23rd at Swisher Gymnasium.
The old wooden barrel on display here at the UNF Arena. UNF's the reigning champions. Right.
As for the ladies, let's pick it up. 4th quarter, UNF able to stretch the lead out to 7. Jazz Bond with a jumper with about 5 minutes to play. Cue a Dolphin comeback, shall we? Loose ball goes to JU. Jaleesa Dunlap capping off an 8-0 with this layup inside of 2 minutes to play. It's a tie game now. Taylor Hawks has the ball for JU. Goes into the lane, gets fouled. She makes both free throws. So JU up by 2. Ospreys get one last chance. No surprise, we're going to go to Jazz Bond. She takes the 3, but it is off the mark. Another tightly contested defensive battle on the ladies' side. And JU again wins it 52-50 for a sweep of the River City Rumble today. Gator Hoops needing a win after an 0-3 start in the SEC, all of those against ranked teams. At South Carolina, not ranked team, 2-0, the only time all game Florida would trail. Myron Jones the steal, Elijah Kennedy the 3. That would make the lead double digits in the early going. Later in the first half, Jones feeling it from long range. He just tosses this thing up, and it goes. Gamecocks, they got as close as 5 in the second half, but C.J. Felder with an answer for that takes it down from the baseline. Woo. I love it when people drive the baseline and jam. It's always such a cool shot. Much needed win there for Mike White's team. They take it 71-63. How about FSU? They got a chance to make it 3 straight in the ACC ahead of their clash at home against Duke on Tuesday. At Syracuse today, down by 2 early in the second half. Raekwon Evans takes it to the rack. He'll get fouled. The shot falls. Knowles go in front. Really fun back and forth game between these two. Matthew Cleveland able to make it a 7-point lead for the Garnet, and Golden does it with authority there. The Orange, though, back within 1. They got a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. Jimmy Boeheim just off the mark. Watch the sequence. Anybody want a foul? No? All right. Well, Cleveland doesn't care. He'll put it away. They'll take it 76-71. Speaking of college, a new champion crowned on the gridiron, and there were no shortage of local ties on that Georgia Bulldogs roster. We'll recognize the area players that lifted the championship trophy next. And let's say hey to some Gateway Conference champions crowned in the last few days. Mandarin wins the titles in girls weightlifting and boys soccer. Fletcher wins the girls soccer championship. And how about the Andrew Jackson girls basketball team? They are tops in the Gateway as well. Congrats to all these teams.
Miles Jack, Jacksonville linebacker, and do what I do. Watch Action Sports Today.
You wake up wanting to be informed about the day ahead. At Action News Jacks this morning, we got you with new breaking developments from overnight.
Emerson Street is completely blocked off.
New perspectives from local experts. And now, new faces. Welcome Chandler Morgan.
So many new developments could come today.
And Marcine Joseph.
I've been tracking this craft all morning.
A new team, but the same commitment to covering the local news. So wake up with Action News Jacks this morning.
Only $4.99. The tip is up and the deals won't last long. Green Acre Sporting Goods, targeting fun and games for 50 years. Green Acre Sporting Goods ready up. Only $4.99. The tip is up and the deals won't last long. Green Acre Sporting Goods, targeting fun and games for 50 years.
At New South, we understand that's why we design and make the ultimate Florida window. Impact-rated windows and doors are tested to Florida's toughest standards. Designed to keep the heat out and the cool air in, saving you money. New South windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers and guaranteed for life. And that's why we're
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
I have always wanted to do this. This is going to be awesome. Let's do this.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna demo the bathroom.
Who are you? The bathfitter installer, remember? Bathfitter custom made our new bath to fit perfectly over the old one, so there's no demo or mess.
Impressive. Wait, so no demo? Sorry, man.
Bathfitter will remodel your bath with no messy demolition in as little as 1 day. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
When Hurricane Irma came through, there was a hole in our roof that rats were coming in. I contacted the insurance company. They denied it. It was just ridiculous. I was so angry. I came walking in the house, and on my television set, there was John Morgan. I think I called him before the commercial actually even ended. The feeling I had when we finally got our new roof, it was a peace of mind. My wife and I would be sitting on our couch, and the Morgan commercial comes on, and we clink our glasses together, and we say, "For the people."
Chief Meteorologist Mike Hirsch and the First Alert Weather Team, only on Action News Jacks.
It's the best local sports show in Jacksonville. This is Action Sports Jacks Prime Time.
Lawrence keeps it again. Drives touchdown.
A 3-14 season is going to be hard to forget for many reasons, but with all the losses came some big plays. Trevor Lawrence at the center of most of those moments for the Jags this season. As we take a look at the rookie recap, and look, these numbers are not something to write home about. Certainly 12 touchdowns, much lower than everybody was anticipating, 17 interceptions, but it's not the end of the world, all right? We're going to do a little comparison here with some of the other generational talents through the years, and this one's maybe not the best comparison simply because John Elway only started 10 games in that 1983 season, but in those 10 starts, 14 interceptions. It's a lot of interceptions, and I guess he turned out to be okay, right? These are the two better comps if you really want to look at it, and it's both with the Indianapolis Colts. We talked about Peyton Manning's rookie season a lot coming into it. At times we thought we might be threatening that 28 interception mark. That is the worst all time by any rookie. But you talk about a 3-13 season by Peyton Manning when you're looking at wins and losses, and the completion percentage pretty similar across the board. In fact, Trevor's was higher than both Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning in both of their rookie seasons. Now, the touchdown numbers, 26 and 23, that's a little higher than the 12 we saw from Trevor, but certainly some numbers to compare it to, and it's not the end of the world, right? Darrell Bevell finished the year as the interim head coach, but as Trevor's offensive coordinator, he had a first-hand look at the rookie QB's development.
As long as Trevor continues to progress in the way that he is, I definitely think that we have a franchise quarterback here. I really want to look at the progression that he made through the year, and then in this last game, last game going out, we kind of talked to him the night before about this being your springboard to the start of your second season. I kind of go into coach mode, and I see the things that he's doing well, and then I see the things that he really needs to work on. There's a lot to like. Obviously he's a big athlete. He's got great size. He's got a good arm. He's got good movement skills. To be able to play the position, he's got the aptitude. He's got great poise. So there's a lot of things to like there. And I really like the challenges that he had this season will only make him stronger and better as the years come. And I really like how he finished. None of us have a crystal ball, to be able to see into the future that far and know what's going to happen. But as you know, there's got to be a lot of things that take place. He's going to have to continue to work and have to improve the people around him. But Trevor's willing to do that, and he has the talent to.
So what is next for Teal in year 2? A new offense, a new coordinator, and how many new players around him? That's a big offseason question. It definitely stung when Lawrence lost one of his top playmakers early in the season, DJ Chark going down with that injury. But will number 17 be back in Teal in 2022? That is a question Brent and Austin discussed on ESPN 690 this week.
I feel like one danger zone we have coming up this offseason is I think a lot of people believe, okay, now you got to go sign DJ Chark, right? You got to keep DJ Chark. Well, I wonder if that's going to be harder than we think it is. Because I actually think it is tough. Because what are you signing him to? Well, do you franchise him? Well, that's a really expensive price tag for a guy that's really done it 1 year for you out of 4.
Yeah.
Do you give him a moderate deal? I don't know, 2 years, $20 million, something like that, or even a 1 year show me deal that says, okay, come on, man, go have a huge year here, and then go make big bucks on the next one. But we got to see it. With all these other guys with torn ACLs and everything else, the wide receiver market's pretty bare.
Yeah.
And DJ Chark's a 25-year-old guy with speed and size. And he's healthy coming into the year.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy you definitely have to take a look at because the options are pretty bare right now. But I think DJ Chark's a guy that you've seen the good, and you've seen a Pro Bowl season from DJ Chark. When he's out there, the team is more dynamic. When he's out there, the team is more offensively explosive. So I definitely think that's a guy. I don't know if you franchise tag him or if you just offer him kind of a minimum deal because I'm not sure what the market's going to be like for DJ Chark. I don't think it's going to be that crazy.
I think it's going to be better than we think.
You think so?
Yeah. I think it's going to be hard to keep him because, again, outside of the tag, which seems pretty pricey, I think I probably run the risk. Who else is available in free agency? Michael Williams is going to be the star of the class that's healthy. Mm-hmm. People will maybe take the runs at guys like Godwin. And maybe a Gallup coming off ACLs.
Yeah.
Listen, I think everybody wants to see DJ back. You almost feel like you need DJ back because of, all these ACL injuries that you're not sure you should put a lot of money into that basket because you don't know what exactly you're going to get the time frame of that. But I think it also makes DJ DJ now all of a sudden might not need the prove it year to make some pretty good cash on the open market. And so the Jags might have to pony up more than they think. And this show me deal concept, or this moderate deal concept, which I kind of believe they might be able to float out there to DJ to keep him in addition to adding somebody else.
Yes.
It might not be the case. It might be either a tag or an investment and try to outbid some people. And so maybe the tag in this instance, even though it kind of feels like a lot, but like receiver tag's crazy, right? Something like around $17, $18 million. Like that might not be a bad route to go, even though it seems kind of nuts to spend that kind of money on a guy coming off injury. This is my point here, okay? Somebody just asked on the YouTube channel, I think it was, would it make more sense to franchise at $18 million or sign Chark to a 2-year, $23 million deal? Well, if I could pick one or the other, it makes more sense to get Chark on a 2-year, $23 million deal. My point to you is that you're not going to have that luxury of doing so. Somebody's going to come in and pay Chark more than that and invest more years on that. That deal is not going to be available because the wide receiver market is not that great. And this guy is going to look even better than his resume because people will buy into the upside. And by the way, I think there's plenty of upside to buy into. But I would say, given his resume, he's going to get more than his resume is worth.
Always good topics to discuss on ESPN 690. Just had our 3-year anniversary the other day. Thanks so much to everybody who's been listening and watching. Remember, you can always check it out on all the social media channels. College football crowned a new national champion earlier this week as the Georgia Bulldogs ended that long drought, finally brought a title back to Athens. Amir Speed, among those players that had a chance to celebrate in Indy, and after the game made the announcement that he'd be entering the transfer portal as he decides where to play his final season of eligibility next year. Speed, one of a handful of local guys on that Dogs roster that knocked off Alabama on Monday night. Marcel Robinson still grinning ear to ear. Here he is to run down the local champs.
We crowned a new college football champion this past week. After 41 years of waiting such a long time for the Georgia Bulldogs, they are national champions. The pipeline from our area to Athens has heated up a little bit more lately, and we had a handful of locals bathing in confetti on Monday night. We'll start with the quarterback that led the Mandarin Mustangs to their state championship game in 2018. Carson Beck, the former Florida Dairy Farmers Mr. Football. He didn't suit up against the Crimson Tide, but he has seen time in nearly a handful of games this season, and we'll look for that to continue as the years go on. Someone that did play in the title game, cornerback Amir Speed. He's in the transfer portal, as we mentioned, but he's taking a title as champ with him. The Sandalwood High grad has one more year of eligibility left, and I'm thinking that he may be following former defensive coordinator Dan Lanning to Oregon as Lanning takes over the head coaching position. Matthew Teal from Bishop Kenny enrolled at Georgia as a walk-on, listed at defensive back. I would say that being a member of that championship roster is worth every penny of that out-of-state tuition. And I'm not going to lie, I'd certainly pay for it. Heading north of the border, Warren McClendon, a Brunswick High School alum, was a regular starter on that offensive line. He was a key member of that O-line all year long, including in the title game against Alabama, making key blocks that open holes for all those talented running backs for the Bulldogs. Also on the offensive line, freshman Micah Morris. He was a big recruit coming out of Camden County, and we'll look for him to start contributing to that line sooner rather than later. And finally, one of the unsung heroes from Monday night, Jack Podlesny, the kicker from Glenn Academy. He was a terror on special teams, converting all 3 extra points in both of his field goal attempts. His 49-yarder brought the Bulldogs within 3 of the Crimson Tide at halftime and also helped them win the game. Congratulations to all of our champions. Way to go, fellas. In the studio, Marcel Robinson, Action Sports Jacks.
Remember to submit some names for on campus. If you know of any local student athletes who are doing big things at the next level, send Marcel a tweet at Marcel A.S. Jacks. Snow Cup. We are heading trackside at Daytona International Speedway. The next-gen car getting a taste at the World Center of Racing. That is next. And let's say hey to Robin Minieri, stepping down as head coach of the Palm Beach volleyball team after a championship-filled tenure with the Sharks. PB winning 3 state titles under Minieri and 11 straight district crowns in 13 seasons as the head coach. Congrats on a great run.
What's up, guys? It's Kyrie Santos. I want to give a big shout out to St. Gerald Flashes, my hometown. Love you guys back there, and you're watching Action Sports Jacks.
waited so long to get it fixed. My smile had taken so much from my life, I just didn't want to wait anymore. Most practices take 6 or 7 months, with many visits for just temporary teeth. I had decided it was time to fix my smile now. My grandson, he's the best. When he came and saw my new smile, he looked at me and he just said, Mimi, you're so beautiful. It was just amazing. I got the all-zirconia D5 procedure done, and I had my final permanent teeth in 1 week.
Oh, I missed you.
You just want to video call the kids.
Okay. Hush, little baby.
Don't say a woman. But if slow upload speeds turn your good night call into an accidental horror movie,
Can you hear me?
just remember, you're not a bad mom. You just need better internet.
AT&T Fiber delivers faster upload speeds for more reliable video calls. Get AT&T Fiber, plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 877 only AT&T.
Right now at Checkers, get 2 big Buprins for just $7. You know it'll be the tastiest $7 you've ever spent. Feel that? That's your mouth water. Get 2 big Buprins for just $7. You've earned it. Get Checkers delivered through our rewards app.
What is an overpass? Come on. Question, is that an S or a 5?
I think it's a 5.
I thought so. Frustration loading.
Nobody wants more robot tests, but we can all use more ways to save.
Latte for Rob Ott or Rob Ott.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save. The Rooms to Go New Year's sale ends this holiday Monday. Hurry in to save on something new for 2022. Find the hottest styles at low New Year's sale prices with interest-free financing for 5 years. Shop living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. It's time to make your home exactly what you want and save while you do it. With incredible sale prices and interest-free financing until January 2027. Don't wait. The Rooms to Go New Year's sale ends this holiday Monday. It's the best local sports show in Jacksonville. This is Action Sports Jax Prime Time.
Oh, isn't that a beautiful thing to hear? Engines cranked up at Daytona this week. The next-gen car being put through the paces with some off-season testing at the World Center of Racing. It'll make its debut in competition at the Busch Light Clash for the first time ever not held in Daytona. The exhibition opener instead taking place inside the LA Coliseum. Yes, a football stadium. A quarter-mile pavement track in the process of being put together out west. There's a lot of questions ahead of that clash, but most expect the drivers of NASCAR to put on a show.
Certainly very excited to go into that race. I mean, it's a complete unknown with a brand new race car, one of the smallest tracks that NASCAR's raced on in a very long time. There's a lot of unknowns, and I think that is going to present for some very exciting action.
I can tell you right now, they won't look like this when they come out of there. And with making a feature, if you're running fourth to get in, and you happen to be running fifth, it's going to be exciting on that last corner. I can say that. It ought to put on a great show, though.
Next up at Daytona, that'd be the Rolex 24. Hey, we want to send you there on our ActionNewsJax.com website. Just click on the About Us tab. Go find the contest page, then answer this question to answer. What driver has the most career starts at the Rolex 24? Hope you can go online and enter the contest, get some free tickets to the Rolex 24. Action Sports Jax Prime Time, we do it every Saturday and Sunday. We'll do it again this Sunday. Much more NFL playoff talk and Jags talk to come. Here in Jacksonville, we have something you can see on Sunday. It's the Iceman Fan Fest on the eve of hosting the ECHL All-Star Game. The Iceman hosting a party Sunday at 2 p.m. Sure you can stand up, take a picture with us tomorrow. Check out the rest of the festivities. It'll be a couple days for hockey fans here in the River City. And that's going to do it for this edition of Prime Time. We'll give you some of the sights and sounds from the River City Rumble. It's the JU Dolphins will pick up a sweep on both the men's and women's side in a pair of low-scoring, tight affairs. As JU reigns supreme on this day, we'll do it again later in the year. Have a good night.
Go into the storm with the First Alert Storm Tracker, only on Action News Jax.
At New South, we understand Florida weather. That's why we design and make the ultimate Florida window. Impact-rated windows and doors are tested through Florida's toughest standards and guaranteed for life. And that's why we're...
Over the years, people have asked me, how did your firm get so big? The answer is simple. We won a lot. In this business, you grow by winning. As America's largest injury law firm, we have more lawyers than any other injury firm, Morgan & Morgan.
Add drama to every drive. The exhilarating Audi SUV family. Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away. And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time. Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you.
Welcome to Delicious.
Only $4.99. The tip is up to the deal won't last long. Green Acre Sporting Goods, targeting fun and games for 50 years. Green Acre Sporting Goods ready up. Only $4.99. The tip is up to the deal won't last long. Green Acre Sporting Goods, targeting fun and games for 50 years.
This is a profession where everything is very personal. We specialize in this area of law, and we will not take a case if it's not something that we are very good at and which we are equipped to handle.
At New South, we understand Florida weather. That's why we design and make the ultimate Florida window. Designed to keep the heat out and the cool air in, saving you money. And that's why we're...
CBS 47 Action News Jax, local coverage you can count on.
Jax our roots. Patrol day.
Chasing calls.
All in black and white, in the fun lines, polyester pants.
Happy Patrol Day. You know the drill. Once a month.
We help out with crime suppression in high volume areas.
Keep the street game sharp.
And our food and game on point. Just downloaded the food truck map. Gonna make the rounds today.
Chicken and waffle wagon, hot ribs on Hot Wheels.
No way to be this.
Well, Hondo and Mumford's teams are on patrol. Vandilla's team will be taking point or all SWAT calls if anything pops up. You have your assignments? Street and 10, Olympic Division.
Special daytime robberies this week.
Got a description of the thief?
Chris, you're with Mumford.
Van Nuys Division. Standard patrol. Where's Honda?
He needed a personal day. You and Luca?
Yeah, Mississippi Wilson Division.
Have been reassigned. You're with me here at HQ. There are some at-risk kids visiting today, part of our new community outreach.
These kids are at risk how?
Serious behavioral problems at school. They're all in danger of being expelled.
So we reach out to them now and have to lock them up.
That's the idea. Thanks, everyone. Be safe.
Don't worry, Luca. I got that chicken and waffle wagon for you.
I don't get it. Mumford requested me as his patrol partner? Why?
Come on now, Chris. He's losing Sanderson. My guess your little hotshot is he's poaching you.
Please no.
Like a higher ups want some diversity on his team.
I guess we've been making him look a little too white and male.
So he wants me to fill a quota.
It's the same old, Chris. You know what it is.
Just be you.
What do you think his pitch is going to be?
Honestly, I had no idea, but man, I would love to hear it.
It's going to be sweet turning him down.
Okay.
Don't go having too much fun with that.
I'll try not to, boss. I'll drive.
Take charge attitude. I like that, Alonzo.
So sweet.
Looking good, Rita.
Don't try to butter me up. You were supposed to have been here yesterday.
Okay, slow down. I had a hostage situation that made me miss my flight.
Likely story.
Can you stop your fussing and just give your brother a hug?
Good to see you.
Oh, it's really good to see you. Thanks for holding down Oakland for me.
You're welcome. And if you want to be a real hero, help me get Dad moved to LA. Come on.
How's your job at the Getty?
Good. Curating an installation. Interpretive media piece. Spotlights.
Nice. Bree, what the hell is all of this?
I thought the deal was you pack up Pops and then I fly up here to help you move him to LA to live with you.
Some deal. He told me this morning he changed his mind.
So what did I fly up here for?
Rondo, he can't live on his own anymore. He's getting worse.
I just talked to the man a week ago. He's the same as always.
You do know what MG is, right? He's got muscle weakness, blurred vision. Sometimes it's hard for him to breathe.
And he's been living with it for over a year and he's been fine. He's a grown-ass man. If he doesn't want to move, why are you trying to force him?
His doctor says he needs full attention. He said we can't be walking up and down these stairs every day.
Hey, what about your moms? Any chance of them getting back together?
No, she's done.
Oh, for real? What's his name, Carmen?
Oh, you funny. Still talking about Pops leaving your mom for mine.
I'm just saying. My mom's been predicting this.
30 years. Yeah, I know.
The old man still has his Wall of Fame. You know, my daddy introduced me to jazz. Kevin Scott here. He taught me how to make Louisiana gumbo right there.
Taught you how to cook, gave me the art book. I'm worried about him. See for yourself. One of us needs to talk him into moving to LA, and I am all out of arguments.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump it all on you. It's gonna be okay. Where is he?
Where else? The Romeo Club.
Can I borrow your car?
My backup's been on my left neck since I was boot.
Most cops carry the clutch piece at the waistband. But whatever works for you, know? I'm open to new ideas, new approaches.
Good to know.
How's things on Team Honda?
No complaints. Treats me well.
All units, we have shots fired. 1300 block of Victory Boulevard.
50 David to control. Show us responding to shots fired. Anybody else in there?
Easy, easy. What's your name?
Dr. Corbett Green.
Let me see.
50 David making entry to the building.
I'm sick of flashing. 24 David, we're code 6 at a shooting belt. I need an RA for a female.
Stand back up to clear the rest of the building.
He pointed the gun right at me, but it didn't fire. He said he was going to get another one.
Another gun.
DOA inside.
In our sessions, he never talked about guns.
So the shooter was a patient of yours?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. We got this. Hey, breathe. Breathe. What's his name?
Zach Kalnick. He was in a court-ordered intervention program as part of his probation. Last week he wanted to talk about a new girlfriend.
Did you get her name?
No, his sessions were over. I had to waitlist him.
I'm calling the ball.
You did good. Yeah, we just Dad will take good care of you and take you to the hospital, okay? Guy kills a patient, tries to get a shrinks. Is going to get another gun?
Doesn't sound like you're in trouble.
Sounds like the start of it.
So many piece of crap. Changed after a couple of rounds. Snack, man, easy. I'm fixing it, okay? It's just custom work. Here, try that. Right? Now, I gave you this lunch stuff. Half price. 400, 800 rounds per minute. You'll never miss a target. Range is hot. Thank you.
Welcome to Allstate, where auto insurance now costs less.
And savings like that follow you everywhere. Now save more with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-888-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
With less moderate to severe eczema, why hide your skin if you can help heal your skin from within? Dupixent helps keep you one step ahead of eczema with clearer skin and less itch.
Hide my skin? Not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
It's beautiful out here. Sure is. And I earn 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. That means I earn 5% on my rental car, I earn 5% on my cabin. I mean, come on. Hello, cash back! I'm scared. In a good way. I'm lying. Let's get inside. I earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you catch that? Chase, make more of your
Ashley Home Store's mattress marathon sale is going on now. Right now, you can save up to $400 on select mattresses. Hurry in or visit AshleyHomestore.com for better sleep and savings. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
You don't believe in miracles? Well, then what's this? Introducing Beyond Fried Chicken, only at KFC. It looks like scrumptious chicken, it tastes like scrumptious chicken, but it's not chicken, it's made of plants. KFC's Beyond Fried Chicken. It's a Kentucky Fried Miracle.
Jacksonville's curbside recycling on hold now for months.
This was a difficult decision.
And at Action News Jax, we're pushing for answers.
Because this is unacceptable.
It exposes the tons of recyclable waste pouring into our landfills and the impact that's having on our environment.
Here's the answer. We won't stop.
Investigating when is Jacksonville's return to recycle. Tuesday 5 on Action News Jax.
The Rooms to Go Patio New Year sale ends Monday, and we're making your backyard the hottest place to be this year. Shop an incredible selection of outdoor furniture on sale now. Seating, dining, and more. Right now, buy any seating set and get 20% off your choice of fire pit. Plus, get interest-free financing for 5 years. That's low interest-free monthly payments until January 2027. So bring in the new year in style. The Rooms to Go Patio New Year sale ends this holiday Monday.
Closed caption sponsorship brought to you by
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy shit.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody.
Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the goes with Charmin.
Hi, I'm David Lim. I play Dick Tan on SWAT. Catch me in the team right here every weekend.
Zach Kalnick, 27 forklift driver, 5 jobs in 3 years, the battery, aggravated mayhem in the workplace, couple of stranglers.
Real winner. Anything on that mystery girlfriend?
Nothing yet. You are good with that strength. Some cops not so good at those interpersonal things. Feels like yours. Big asset on the job.
Thanks. Any available unit, we have a possible sighting of 187 suspects at Kalnick, 29 Laguna Road.
Right around the corner, 50 David responded.
Civilian down. Control. We have a 187. No homicides in this location. No sign of the suspect. Look like gun shop.
Ghost guns. No serial numbers. Untraceable. Perfect for anybody with a record and on probation.
Things acted more than that. Bump socks home.
Sack tries to kill a shrink, takes out a patient, then a gun dealer.
And now we got a spree killer with a machine gun.
Hey, look out, boys. Young Blood Hondo's here to serve justice. What's going on, Oz? Tell me about it. You know I was a Black Panther. Yes, I do. And with much respect. Big Gil, what's the good word, sir? Trouble's real, young brother. Never thought that Daniel's boy would go up to be a po-po.
Not just a po-po, my boy is SWAT.
Excuse me.
right, delinquents, make room. Don't you know my answers are.
Every time y'all get together, throw balls and start thinking you're some comedian.
Easy.
Hey, Pop, you got a second?
Why don't you sit down and have something to eat? I'll have Sonny bring you something sweet.
I'm okay, Pop. I'm good.
Hey, Sonny. Come here, girl. Look at you. My. You something else today, girl.
Oh, Daniel. What do you need?
Listen, why don't you bring my boy here something sweet? This is my son. You're almost as pretty as I am.
You want flan or tres leches cake?
Sonny, I appreciate it, but I don't have a lot of time.
You have a cake.
Come on, man. I just came to talk to you. Is that cool?
And I asked you to sit down and have something to eat with me. Let's not forget who the damn father is and the damn son is. What's up?
Sure.
You'll have the cake. You'll enjoy it. You put cinnamon on it. It's really good. My play, huh?
Very well. Oh! Those big boys' hands. What's the big boys' hands?
You good?
Yeah.
Cell phones, a watch, some jewelry, along with a crowbar and a lockpick. Everything but a guilty plea.
All right, this clinic was gone. Go street, hold up. My radio's gone.
You take his radio too?
No. I must have fallen between you and the car. Oh, man.
All right. No need to panic.
Street, swap rovers. You lose a piece of police equipment, you got to hand wash Black Betty for a month. That's not counting on the crap I'm going to get if this goes public. I must have fallen around and jumped the fence. You babysit him, I'll go look for it.
This is Officer Jim Street. Did you find my partner's radio?
Maybe. What's it look like?
Looks like exactly what you're holding in your hand right now.
You can prove it's yours?
This is Officer Victor Tan, and this is not a game. That's police property, and it's a crime not to return it.
Can't talk about Officer Victor Tan right now. I have cheer practice.
You have no idea how glad I am not to be the screw up right now. Come on.
Sergeant Vandelli, robbery homicide will meet you at Zach Dowling's apartment with the warrant.
All right, we're on it, Captain. There are a lot of benefits for working hard in school. Showing respect for your teachers, other classmates.
And you definitely don't want to get in trouble and have SWAT showing up at your front door.
There's an active shooter on the loose. You really gonna need us?
Vandelli's got his apartment. Wilker's team is searching the area. He was last seen. I need you here in case of another emergency.
Okay, who wants to see a tank? Okay, come on, you guys, let's go.
Brianna's worried about you, Pop. And I thought you and her agreed on this move to LA.
I can't leave open now. No. Mickey's about to lose his corner store. Due to some rent increase or something like that, some tech starts move in.
You know, I really thought after all these years you'd be done with the struggle.
Never. Gentrification is a conspiracy. Besides, Mickey needs me.
Mickey needs you.
Now, wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Pop. Nothing. Look, it ain't about that.
No. Wait a minute. You got your chest all puffed up like you got something to say. If you got something to say, say it, son.
Brianna's telling me that your doctor said that you can't be living by yourself.
Oh, Brianna. The doctors. All they doing is concerned about getting sued. Now, what Brianna doesn't understand is that she thinks that Jane is not coming back. But she's wrong. Jane is coming back because she don't know what you and I got. Which is that Harrison charm. Oh, baby, you can't get away from that.
Pop? Pop, you good?
I'm fine. Just got a little chest pepper, that's all. Just give me a second.
Take it easy, but talk to me. What's going on?
Stop, man. You're starting to sound like your sister.
Just say it, Pop.
I'm fine.
Still with the flip phone.
It worked, don't it? Hello?
Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, that's right, yeah, he's here. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll tell him. Okay. See you later. Bye now. So you got a lunch date with Janice? Janice? Yeah. What are you talking about? Well, you said that she was in town and she decided she wanted to see you. So you got a lunch date with her. You're going to meet her over at the diner on 6. Okay, 1 o'clock. It's a cheap place anywhere.
Ah, come on, man. Let's just go back to the house and talk more about you moving to LA.
You go have lunch with Janice, and I'll get home when I get home.
Pop, you good to drive?
I've been driving this baby since before you was born. As a matter of fact, I picked you up from the hospital in this girl.
Vandella hit our shooter's apartment, came up empty. His pictures with every cop in the city.
Any luck with Dr. Green?
Session recalls Zach mentioning a woman named Joy about a month ago.
That's the mystery girlfriend, right?
Not sure. She works at Clover Syndicate. Her name is Joy Myers. She's on the company website. I'm sending her a pic to you right now.
That's a big office complex out there. No, we'll swing by and see if she knows it.
Dr. Green, give us any clues on Zach's motive, possible targets?
She says he was bipolar. Emotionally detached. Angry.
Let me know if you find any useful information. Sounds like borderline personality disorder. Explains the rage.
Person who craves depth cannot connect with others. My new wife's rubbing off on me.
All units, we have a call with shots fired at 269. We know when the shooter is male, white.
That's Clover Syndicate.
Zach's going after Joy.
Where is she?
Joy Myers? Joy! Come on, let's get you out of here. Stay down. Never be in a hurry to die.
Your doctor gives you a prescription.
Let's get you on some antibiotics right away.
We could bring it right to your door with 1 to 2 day delivery from your local CVS. Or same day if you need it sooner. But aren't you glad you could also just swing by to pick it up and get your questions answered? Because peace of mind is something you just can't get in a cardboard box. That's how healthier happens together with CVS.
And I always wanted to know more about my grandfather. He was a hardworking man who came to New York from Puerto Rico when he was 17. With ancestry, being able to put the pieces of the puzzle together, it's amazing. It's honestly amazing.
Sheldon, what do you think of our new Pistachios football campaign?
Hate it.
What is he doing? I'm storming out. I'm Morgan, and there's more to me than HIV. More love, more adventure, more community. But with my HIV treatment, there's not more medicines in my pill. I talked to my doctor and switched to fewer medicines with Dovato.
Dovato is for some adults who are starting HIV-1 treatment or replacing their current HIV-1 regimen. With just 2 medicines in 1 pill, Dovato is as effective as a 3-drug regimen to help you reach and stay undetectable. Research shows people who take HIV treatment as prescribed and get to and stay undetectable can no longer transmit HIV through sex. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients, or if you take Dofetilide. Taking Dovato with Dofetilide can cause serious or life-threatening side effects. Hepatitis B can become harder to treat while on Dovato. Don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as your hepatitis B may worsen or become life-threatening. Serious or life-threatening side effects can occur, including allergic reactions, lactic acid buildup, and liver problems. If you have a rash and other symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, or if you are, may be, or plan to be pregnant. Dovato may harm your unborn baby. Use effective birth control while on Dovato. Do not breastfeed while taking Dovato. Most common side effects are headache, nausea, diarrhea, trouble sleeping, tiredness, and anxiety.
So much goes into who I am. HIV medicine is one part of it. Ask your doctor about Dovato. I do.
Want to know a great way to make it a great new year? In a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota. Make 2022 the year you seize the day and get behind the wheel of a new Toyota you really want. And with 300 new Toyotas available, this might be the happiest new year yet. Plus, you'll buy with confidence thanks to 30 days to love your new purchase or exchange it. And every new car purchase comes with a lifetime warranty. Make it a great new year in a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota. Shop arlingtontoyota.com today.
Family owned and operated for over 43 years.
How much does it cost? How fast can it go?
6 figures, 85 max. We call her Black Betty. Yeah, we use her to chase down bad guys, which is why it's better to be a good guy.
Bad guys can drive big trucks too. And some stole that away.
Yeah, nah, we're after him. Hey, you want to hit the siren? All right, come on, let's go. Matthews, take him around the back. Hey, Travis, so how'd you end up getting in so much trouble anyway?
Why? Son in a wheelchair?
No, because your teacher says that you can get straight A's. You know what I think? I think it's because you want to prove that you're as tough as the other kids.
Won't have to prove it.
Travis, you don't have to act out to make friends. You could join an academic club. You could play basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, you have to get a custom chair, but I got a buddy who plays in a wheelchair league.
Really?
Really?
Okay, you hit the siren button. Yeah, I mean, that's... The lights are good too, but the siren's right here. Hey, it's okay. It's no worries. Reading is hard.
Hey, yo, Chris, you all right?
I'm good. I just need to get cleaned up.
What happened? Shooter suspect jumped her. She went after him one-on-one, couldn't take him down. Guess their bite isn't as big as their bark.
Who snitched? Deacon or Lugo?
That doesn't matter. One of my team gets hurt, I need to be in the know. Now, how you holding up?
Few bruises, some stitches, no baby.
What happened?
Kind of strong on me. He got away, that's simple.
No cop wins every fight, Chris. That's why we bring backup. But where was Mumford?
Searching the other part of the building. For now, she looks at me like I'm roadkill, like I'm some kind of liability.
I know, a woman doesn't get the same benefit of the doubt sometimes when things go bad.
Not like I was ever going to be a Mumford's teammate. At least I wanted to aim bad, you know?
Forget Mumford. You are a fighter, Chris.
Worst part is this guy's looking to hurt other people and I have a chance to take him down.
Okay, then you knuckle up and go get that son of a bitch.
Roger that, boss.
Janice Nancy. Prettiest girl in Oakland.
It's Livingston now. God, I absolutely hate you. How do you look better after all these years?
It's just the way my mama made me. Plus, I get paid to exercise a little bit.
Time to exercise is hard to get in my house. Laundry, dishes, 2 kids, full-time job.
You still look hella fine to me. So your daddy ratted me out that I was in town.
No secrets in the room, club.
Oh, retired old man eating out. That's a hell of a long way from that Panther slogan they used to chant back in the day.
When I heard you were going to be here, well, I'm not usually nostalgic, but thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you forgot all about me.
Never forget your first love. How you been?
Kids are good, teenagers. James, TJ. My husband took me somewhere so we can meet up.
What's he do?
Insurance. All that stuff's on my Facebook page. You know it all. You join.
Denise, that ain't me. I don't like living my life online. Okay, but wait a minute. Teenagers, though. What is that?
I know. It seems like yesterday we were visiting your dad for the summer, sneaking me across the bridge to San Francisco.
My girl wanted to see fireworks in Chinatown. Well, my girl wanted, my girl got it.
Still my favorite 4th of July. Your dad still got that 6-4?
Oh, yeah, that's his little baby. We were going to drive it down to 5 tomorrow. He's supposed to be moving in with Brianna, but he hasn't accepted it yet. He's sick. He can't live alone anymore.
Hold on, your club's got issues. My dad had heart surgery last year.
You know, I was standing next to him today, and he just seemed smaller. I mean, that old guard, I just knew they were going to live forever.
Too much reality.
Yeah.
Even from a man who hangs outside of a helicopter.
Don't stop.
I'm not doing things that I didn't see that picture last year.
Yeah, I did that. But that's a lot easier than wrangling my Hellraiser pops.
Got your work cut out.
Shit, don't I know it.
Zach and I went out on 2 dates. He asked me on a 3rd last night, but I wasn't interested.
How do you take that?
Well, he shot his shrink this morning, so I guess not well.
Hold on, are you saying Zach's killing people because I wouldn't go out with him again?
No, calm down, okay? Take a breath.
Joy, none of this is your fault. We're just trying to find Zach before he hurts more people. He ever mention any family?
A little. He said it sucked growing up with them.
In what way did it suck? Did he mention a person, a place? Does he have a grudge against someone?
This 3rd date stuff, he just said his mom was mean.
Chicken and waffle selfie. Luca's gonna go bananas. What? Coming here was your idea.
That was before some girl stole my radio.
Found it. You dropped it, so she didn't really steal it.
You want a partner? You're supposed to have my back.
Dude, I'm code 7 right now, but after that, I promise, I'm all over it. Fine. Much can wait, I guess.
What are you doing?
Switching frequencies from the dispatch channel. At the reserve tag frequency, I will privacy. Hey, hope cheer practice was good. I bet you rock those pom-poms. Tell you what, you turn over the radio, you get $100.
Someone already offered me 300.
Return that radio or I'm arresting you for theft of police property.
Arrest me? You don't even know who I am. And by the way, I was going to let you have it for $100.
Fine. It is a deal.
Forget it.
Way to close, baller.
Thank you. You know, I always did like this place. They make their sandwiches like what Mom does.
You always were a mama's boy. It's a good thing. How many days do we have here?
We had some fun times.
I think the reason I wanted to see you is because I kind of lost touch with that teenage girl. I kind of forgot who she was. I don't remember. Is that weird?
She was the sexiest dancer in all of Alameda County. She loved people, and she believed in being good. I mean, she had no trouble getting bad from time to time. I mean, girl, you had some skills. I won't tell. And she made me want to be good, too.
You made me feel special.
You were special. So how you doing now?
Amazing husband, beautiful kids. Couldn't imagine my life without them. How about you?
I I got my dream job.
You seeing anyone?
I was. But you know it, it got complicated. But this wants enough for me right now.
Ever think the reason you never settled down was because of your pops? Boys look to their fathers to lead by example. He abandoned you, your sister, your mother. Maybe part of you worries that you'll do the same someday.
You always did like going deep, didn't you? Jeez. The truth is, I was always closer to my pop than I was my mom. We were tight. He was my hero. But when he left, he disappeared my mom just with no warning, man. I don't know, things were just never quite the same between him and me. And I came up for the summers and I talked to him on the phone a bit.
You think the reason he doesn't want to move is he's embarrassed to meet you now? Think he doesn't sense his anger you're holding on to?
It's not just anger. There's a lot of love.
Did you know you got both parts for him? You ever tell him about it?
You know us Harrelson men. We're hard-headed, we're stubborn.
Yeah, but you're full of heart. He's not just sick, Hondo. He sees the end. It's happened with my dad. He is terrified he's going to be put in that old folks' home like his dad. So I'm the one who has to be strong now. I'm the one who has to reassure him he's not alone. Even when he's not willing to admit it all scares him to death.
Me and my pops were just don't talk that way.
Doesn't mean it can't start. I gotta go. It was really good to see you, though.
Yeah. You too.
Back to reality.
You take care of yourself.
You know the story about that bus stop? Story? Yeah. Found a kid there. Runaway. He was there 2 days. 8 years old. He ran away because his mom was mean. She hit him. He thought the bus driver, one of the passengers, would help him. If someone noticed him, see him hurting, and say, "You need help?" No one ever did. $3. Stayed there all day and night. No food, no water, nothing. You don't have any money or something? Nobody helped him. They all passed him by. Because he was bad. Just like his mother always told him. Keep it. Hey, what happened to the kid? He became a man. The cops killed him. He died. Yeah. Not before taking out a lot of people on that bus first.
Local restaurants have been hit hard by fees from delivery apps.
They take a huge chunk of our bottom line. All of that comes out of our pocket and goes to them.
So Domino's franchisees went to local restaurants and bought $100,000 of their gift cards to give out to our customers. That way they could support a mom and pop by ordering directly from them.
And no one got hit by delivery app fees.
I can't believe one restaurant is buying another restaurant's gift certificates to give out, but it sure is wonderful.
So if you're not getting Domino's, skip the delivery apps and order directly from a local restaurant.
I turned my astrology gift into a business, which I'm sensing will require getting some help on my taxes.
I'd love to help. We can reduce your tax bill with quarterly payments.
I knew you were going to say that.
You do your thing. You got your taxes. Into it. TurboTax Live.
When they're sick, they get comfortable anywhere and spread germs everywhere. Wherever they rest, protection. Nothing kills more viruses, including the COVID-19 virus, on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. Lysol, what it takes to protect.
With Cashpot, you just need one number to win. So be a one-number wonder.
It's time to go. Now it's the time to shop because the Rooms to Go New Year's sale ends Monday. Celebrate your home in 2022. Start fresh, save big, and get 5-year interest-free financing until January 2027 on living rooms. 5-year interest-free financing on bedrooms. 5-year interest-free financing on anything starting at $599. 5-year interest-free financing on furniture. The Rooms to Go New Year's sale ends this holiday Monday.
Trying to lose weight? Ketologic will help make it easy.
I suddenly noticed my pants were looser, and I went down 10 dress sizes.
Reach your weight loss goals with Ketologic. Replace one of your meals with our delicious keto meal shake, formulated specifically to support weight loss. Also, try our keto energy drink with patented Go BHB, proven to give you energy and suppress your appetite. Ketologic has everything you need to start losing weight today. Available at these fine retailers.
Oh, I missed you.
You just want to video call the kids.
Okay. Hush, little baby.
Don't say a word. But if slow upload speeds turn your good night call into an accidental horror movie,
Can you hear me?
just remember, you're not a bad mom. You just need better internet.
AT&T Fiber delivers faster upload speeds for more reliable video calls. Get AT&T Fiber with plans starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 877 only AT&T.
We are Pet Supermarket. We're by your side. Fin and fin. Wing and wing. We're in it with you. So come in. Be heard. We speak pet. Shop Pet Supermarket for deals on food, supplements, and more.
SWAT every weekend.
New intel in Zach County. A hot dog vendor in the valley heard him threaten to kill people in a bus.
There's over 2,000 buses in the city, and hundreds of thousands of riders.
Detective Ferris is putting out a description to all bus drivers.
How are we going to narrow it down?
Maybe this will help. TSA said they found Zach's abandoned car near Burbank Airport.
We focus on every bus in or out of that airport until we know more. Andeli's team is chasing a lead on the other side of town, so I need you to take point on this. Get moving.
We just did this one out, Alonzo. You can use a break. No, she's good. Okay, I want her watching my back.
Like Lucas said, I'm all in.
All right, kids. SWAT's gonna go catch a bad guy. Now listen, you're young, you got a lot of life in front of you, so make the right choices, all right? And you, be serious about my offer. I think you have a lot of fun in that wheelchair league. Okay, so yes, let's do this. Let's get me. Hey, Captain, do me a favor. Can you keep Kelly here just until I get back? Have her mom come in. It's important. I'll explain later, okay?
Officer Tan, you didn't turn in your radio. I still need it.
Sorry, Sarge. It's in my car. Gotta move on this call. Get it to you when I get back.
Make sure you do.
Crew's been held hostage by a cheerleader.
I can't take any more of you moping around. Don't worry. I'm going to take care of this for you.
I need to find that address book. Mickey's gonna need a pro bono.
You need to pack, Pops. Come on, you need to tell me what is coming with us, what is being donated, and what is getting thrown out. I can't help take care of you unless you help me box up all of this crap and move you out of here. Where have you been?
Checking up on Denise.
You two really are like peas in a pod. You said you were going to solve this.
It's time to get real, Pop. Your doctors say you can't live alone and your family's not here. We're in LA.
I'll be fine as soon as Jane.
Okay, just stop. Jane ain't coming back for you, man. Wake up. Just like you ditched Mom, Winnie, and me, and you never came back. You know, I remember when we were so close, water couldn't come between us. It's just you and me. And then I thought I meant everything to you. And then you left. Walked out gone. And for a while, that made me feel like I was nothing.
Oh, no.
You were nothing, son. You were everything. My boy. I'm sorry, I can't take back what happened to you. Me falling in love with Jane. So why don't you just go on back to LA? Forget about me. I can't do that. You're my father. The only father me and her got. I know what it is to be left behind. But I ain't gonna let you feel that way.
Well,
I'm not going. Pops, your doctor says you can't live by it. I know what the doctor says. He said I'm dying. You think I don't know that? You think I can't feel that? But I don't need the two of you reminding me of it all the time. It's not about you dying. It is about you living. Where Brianna and I can come around you more. I bailed on you and Winnie. So now you got a pass you can bail on me. Look, son, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about all of it. And I will not allow myself to become a burden on my family. You are not a burden. You are a responsibility, which is something I learned from you for what you didn't do. But you also taught me a lot. And without it, I couldn't be the man that I am today. Please, pack your things, because we are leaving here as a family. And we're already like hitting the road.
LA Metro came through.
Okay, Zach.
Bus 254 on the Hollywood Way route.
A lot of airport employees take that line home, and this guy starts shooting as soon as he got on the bus.
Bus connects to the North Hollywood station. And hundreds more potential casualties. That bus is headed for a major transit station.
He's waiting for it to fill up with more passengers.
I've got moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. And now, there's Sky Rizzy.
Things are getting clearer. I feel free. To get my skin, yeah, that's on me. Nothing at me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is everything.
Achieve clear skin with Sky Rizzy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin in 4 months. Of those, nearly 9 out of 10 sustained it through 1 year. And Sky Rizzy is 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
I see nothing in a different way. It's my moment, so I just gotta say, nothing is everything.
Sky may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Nothing is everything.
Talk to your dermatologist about Sky Rizzy. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
I am thrilled to be here in Jacksonville joining the Action News Jax morning team. We have some really strong assets and people that are genuinely working for you and want to help you and making it enjoyable. I mean, this is the start of your day. Once I'm up, I'm up. Like, I'm ready to go. And that's kind of always my approach to everything. Like, let's go ahead and get this done. Jacksonville is always somewhere I wanted to live. It's a place that I can call home. And I'm so excited to be able to do that here.
You wake up wanting to be informed about the day ahead. At Action News Jax this morning, we got you with new breaking developments from overnight.
Emerson Street is completely blocked off.
New perspectives from local experts. And now, new faces. Welcome Chandler Morgan
So many new developments could come today.
and Marcine Joseph.
I've been tracking this craft all morning.
A new team, but the same commitment to covering the local news. So wake up with Action News Jax this morning.
Want to know a great way to make it a great new year? In a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota. Make 2022 the year you seize the day and get behind the wheel of a new Toyota you really want. And with 300 new Toyotas available, this might be the happiest new year yet. Plus, you'll buy with confidence thanks to 30 days to love your new purchase or exchange it. And every new car purchase comes with a lifetime warranty. Make it a great new year in a new Toyota from Arlington Toyota. Shop arlingtontoyota.com today.
Family owned and operated for over 43 years.
The Rooms to Go Patio New Year sale ends Monday, and we're making your backyard the hottest place to be this year. Shop an incredible selection of outdoor furniture on sale now. Seating, dining, and more. Right now, buy any seating set and get 20% off your choice of fire pit. Plus, get interest-free financing for 5 years. That's low interest-free monthly payments until January 2027. So bring in the new year in style. The Rooms to Go Patio New Year sale ends this holiday Monday.
How many passengers on the bus?
Up to 14 now.
Mapping out a diversion. Intersection of Valhalla and Empire. Okay, we need a red light delay
before the bus hits the intersection.
Once it stops, we'll engage.
Unit road crew.
I'll radio Public Works to meet you there.
Olivia, this is Captain Cortez with the LAPD. I need you to listen to me very carefully and act completely normal, okay? There's a man on your bus who we believe is a danger to you and your passengers. He's in the back with a duffel bag. We have officers on the way. And if you do exactly what I say when I say it, we can keep you and everybody else on the bus safe. If you understand everything I just said, say, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Sorry, David, I have to clear the bus last one.
He's getting up. Stay calm. When you get to the red light, I need you to hit the emergency override so all doors open. I'll tell you when.
Sorry, David, bus is in position. Put the David in position.
On your count, Deacon.
3, 2, 1.
Olivia, open the doors.
I was okay. Nice work out there. Came back from an early setback and really kicked ass.
Thanks.
I could use that dynamic on my team. You think I could talk you into switching squads?
Wow. This is out of the blue.
I'm losing Sanderson. You'd be a higher rank on my team.
Sorry, hard pass, but if you're serious about having a woman, there's a cop named Monica Rogers in SWAT Academy, a real badass. And if she makes the cut, you should check her out.
Will do. Hey, Chris. Hell of a patrol day.
I didn't like how it started, and I didn't like how people were looking at me afterwards.
No, I always had faith in you. Anyone that didn't, they do now. That's what's wrong.
Guess what I just turned down?
We took down the shooter, too. The one from getting on his knees and begging?
Close. But, I did set him straight.
Well, you can't blame him for working past Chris. You know, I want to hear some stories when I get back to LA.
You got it.
He said his albums are coming with, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, you think you can escort him to the museum to check out my exhibit opening night?
Yeah, I can do that.
Any chance we get Winnie to show up?
No, you can't, Bree. Winnie's got to find her own way with Pops. I'll ask her, just don't get your hopes up.
She's his daughter. One day she'll crack.
Yeah, I hope so. Should have known forever, but I'll talk to her.
Hey, don't forget my card trophies.
Sour fact.
Please come with me.